Hello, I'm Sean, the Game Boy Zero, and I have one question for you. Who doesn't know Mega Man? Aside from that one. Aside from that one, too. For the sake of this joke, I'm going to say absolutely no one.
Okay, for those who don't know, Mega Man is about a robotic boy who has to stop an evil doctor from taking over the world.
Of course!
It was a simple concept with simple controls and hard as fuck levels. But what did make it so popular was the music. Anyone who looks up game remixes on YouTube knows that Mega Man has the most. That's how many good tracks there are. And today I'm counting down my top 10 favorite themes in the series.
So without further ado, let's count down the top... What was that?
Sean, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Mo. What's up? I'm not doing anything related to Mega Man at all.
You can't leave me out of this, you know. I'm clearly the bigger Mega Man fan.
You say this to the person who's Let's played most of the games for this channel.
Enough, nerd. Let's just get to the countdown already.
Alright, fine.
Well, I thought the NES sound quality would be a little better than...
Hey, did you hack my list?
What makes you think that? Okay, so what if I did? But who cares? This song easily deserves a spot on this list. So I'll handle this.
Whoa!
First off, this version of the Crash Man's theme is way ahead of the NES version. Aside from the lower quality sound, the melody of the theme is a lot more catchy and delightful to listen to. Now let me throw on my nostalgia blinders really quick. Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy was my first Mega Man game ever, and it was the game that sparked my interest in the series. And I sucked at it so bad. For this reason, I played Crash Man stage over and over to try and beat it. Eventually, I did, but this theme has jammed itself into a corner of my brain, and I won't forget it anytime soon.
I fucking hate you.
I know. Hey, isn't this the Ghosts and Goblins theme?
Yeah, and it kicks ass.
Easily my favorite version of the song. Shade Man Alternate is an upbeat but still chilling song that anyone can listen to. And yes, while it's not the most original song on this list, it certainly has some of the most energy in the series soundtrack.
And besides, it's my top 10.
That was apparently easy to hack.
Oh, shut up!
A song that manages to mix up two styles, that's plain enough for me. Oh, and no howling ghosts.
Redundant.
What's redundant?
Two 16-bit tracks in a row?
Well, quit whining, nitpicker.
Well, aside from that, the theme is still awesome, and surprisingly doesn't get much attention. Though I guess that makes sense, considering the stage sucks.
The song does work as a Mega Man track, but strangely also works as a racing theme. Imagine this being played over something like All-Stars Racing.
I'd say it works better in Mario Kart. Good.
Well, one thing I'm sure we can agree on is that this Turbo Man is a lot more entertaining than this Turbo Man.
Absolutely. What? The Wily Castle theme? Only number 7 on the list?
Okay, before the rest of you start riding, let me make one thing perfectly clear. The Wily Castle theme is good, but it's not that great.
Don't get us wrong, guys, it's a very well composed song. It deserves to be on any top 10 Mega Man list. But it has been overused in a lot of remixes and is, in my opinion, great the first time you hear it.
Agreed, and we don't mean to be Mega Man hipsters, but it's really not the best theme in the world. and I promise that the themes up ahead will be even better, and just as predictable.
Yeah, the ones that you added.
Can I just ask why Manami Matsume, the composer of Mega Man 10, decided to include the best theme of the entire game on the stage of the lamest robot master in Mega Man history?
It's weird, especially since Sheepman has one of the best stages in the game as well. It's almost as if Capcom was trying to prove its fans wrong. Gee, that sounds really freaking familiar. Well, aside from that, the theme itself is pretty damn good. It kinda has a cybernetic sound to it, which makes sense seeing how it's in a computer stage.
And while I've never played this game, listening to the theme really makes me want to go download it on Xbox Live or PSN. I would download it on the Nintendo Network, but there are no linked accounts between the consoles, so that would have to wait.
Are you gonna go on about this for an hour?
Well, what else would I do? It's a solid complaint.
Sorry, my show, my rules.
It's not a show if I can hack the balls out of it.
Shut up.
Just like the boss this theme is attached to, the Quickman theme is a fast-paced, blood-pumping, toe-tapping, energetic, over-the-top, super extreme.
We get it.
As I was saying, the song itself is awesome, and it fits perfectly with the quickness of the stage.
Boo! That was an awful pun! Well, since you stole my thunder with the, adjectives, I'll just say that this is the best Mega Man 2 theme, considering it is the last one on the list. Whoops, spoiler alert. With the best music in the game, and in my opinion the best stage of the game, you can't go wrong with Cutman on this list.
Well, even though this is a track that he hacked in, I agree that this is the best track in the game. But not my favorite stage.
How dare you not like what everyone likes? It has been the way of the internet since the dawn of time!
Mind me.
If you haven't heard it yet, check it out. You won't be disappointed. From the stage that visually rips off Jurassic Park, we get one of the catchiest / energetic / low-key.
Low-key? Did you say low-key?
No, we already have enough band hate from this list alone.
As I was saying, Slashman's theme is a very underrated track, sounding a lot different from your typical jungle level music.
It displays all the characteristics of a classic Mega Man theme while still managing to be unique in its own way. Slashman really brought a lot of new concepts to what makes a Mega Man theme so freaking good.
Theme for the galaxy to hear. This hyperactive song just makes any mundane task seem awesome. No, seriously, just take a look. See, I told you.
You really feel badass not only when you're listening to the track, but also when you're storming through Galaxy Man stage and wiping out all the baddies.
All in all, this is a fantastic track from the Mega Man series, and easily deserves the number 2 spot on our list.
I gotta say, this song really sparked my interest in the Mega Man series.
That was awful, and you should feel awful. By the way, didn't you say that Game Boy Crash Man was the one that got you interested in the series?
I wanted to make the joke, okay?
If you know my videos, then it seems obvious that my favorite track would be from my favorite Mega Man game.
Unlike the rest of this list where Sean and I tried to even out the list with our favorite tracks, we both knew that Sparksman theme was number one.
There's a reason why this was remixed into Smash 4. It's just that good. If you haven't heard the track yet, you should listen to it. It's a little piece of music that you definitely will not forget.
Well, that's it for my top 10 Mega Man themes. Next time we meet...
Whoa, nerd. Don't you mean our top 10 Mega Man themes list?
Oh, you mean the one you had to hack in order to be a part of?
You know what? I've had just about enough of your flack, nerd.
Well, I've had enough of your bullshit, scrub.
What did you call me? Nerd?
You heard me, scrub.
That's it. I've had enough. We need to settle this right now.
Settle in what?
Settle it in Smash!
Boom, bitch!
At least my character comes from a gaming franchise that's actually good.
Yeah, well, at least my character still exists.
There we go. Take that, you whore!
Miss.
God.
You still missed. Bam!
I found it so much better.
I thought you would learn from Cluster Chronicles,
If
my
this
friend.
was a Lucas, I would be wrecking you in half.
Yeah, well, it's not Lucas. Deal with it. Sakurai hates people.
You're right. He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. This is fun.
It is indeed, isn't
We
it?
should do this more often.
Hating Sakurai is just something we can do together.
What? I tripped!